Alright, so I'm going to give a real review on the Gohawk 600 watt Bluetooth motorcycle speakers. I've looked all over the place and there's not one that's worth a fuck, so let's get on with it. First off, the sound quality, that's what everybody wants to know about. It sounds pretty good. Once you hit about 60 miles an hour, you can barely hear it because it's not super loud. But if you're just cruising around, you know, about 45 miles an hour or less, hell, you can hear it pretty good. As far as the installation goes, it wasn't too challenging on the installation side of things, just considering that everything is plug and play. The only thing that you even have to take apart to actually hook it up and get power to it is you have to pull your battery terminals. With a slight modification on this 93 Honda Shadow 1100, that's the BT 1100C, I cut this plastic little trough up underneath the cover here just so it would sit, and it's almost like that was made for this bike. I did pull both seats and the fuel tank off, which isn't super hard on this bike, just so I could run the wires where it wouldn't look like a crackhead did it. I don't know about everybody else, but I really like everything to look clean and not fucked up. I don't like wires just hanging any fucking where. Here's a little controller here that turns it on.
Bluetooth.
And it controls it clicking through.
Radio. Auxiliary input. Bluetooth.
And it does have the radio connections. It has two antennas that plug up, but the magnets in them are shit. They're just a little magnetic antenna that's probably that tall. And I wasn't going to have something on my bike that constantly flies off while I'm riding down the highway, because I'm sorry, but I don't run like 45 and a 70. The other issue is if you have to run an aux cord, it comes with an aux cord, but you plug it up right here, and then that runs all the way up through somewhere to here, so you'd have an auxiliary cord hanging at all times. It would have been neat if they just put one on this little box right here, so you could just run a short one right over to your phone or wherever you mount it. These things run about 80 bucks or so on eBay and Amazon. If I was going to make a recommendation, probably go ahead and get the 1000 watt unit. That's like 120 bucks, because we all know you get what you pay for. And I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It gets high stats because it's really easy to hook up. It's not a whole lot of mess to go with it. You don't have to do a bunch of cutting and splicing and figuring out how to connect wires and everything like I had to do with my turn signals. That's a whole nother fucking story. But yeah, 7 out of 10, and I'd give it a higher rating if they were a little bit louder, because reading the fine print back on it, it does 120 max watts. The 600 watts on the side is just a bullshit gimmick.